Hello everyone. Like I said, this video would be out sooner than you think. So in a previous video, I explained the origin story of how I made my own handmade superhero, Marvel Man. Actually, the origin story of how I thought of the character and the name, and now the story of what made him my personal favorite hand-drawn hero. Let's start with the original Marvel Man variant that began this whole thing. Apologies if it takes time. Here is the original Marvel Man, the classic Marvel Man. So, in his story, Marvel Man, aka Alex Rivera, which I named after myself. Yeah, I made myself my own original hero. Thought it'd be more fun that way. Apparently, he gained his powers through a glowing radioactive comic book which was lying around in the street after school. But not only did he get some crazy powers, which, if those of you who are unsure of his powers, I'd be glad to understand. So Marvel Man has the abilities of every Marvel hero and villain. So he's literally the Marvel Pantheon incarnate. And with his powers comes some new faces. Some heroes, some heard of, and some that are new. Some that you may not have heard in the Marvel Pantheon. Such as Goldicius, my mentor, the god of champions and heroes. And actually a hero I wanted to build in honor of a best icon. Iron Stan, which is based off of the Marvel writer Stan Lee. Rest in peace, Stan. We always miss you. And apparently also two other heroes, Doctor Strange and Crystal from the Inhumans. But with these new faces comes some new villains, such as the dragon Fin Fang Foom, the robotic Goliath Ultimo, and two villains who are dire Marvel Man villains, such as the mad scientist Biohazard and the replaced champion Menace. So it is up to me, and as well as my friends, to stop these new villains while also debuting the rest of the world's this brand new superhero with already a unique start. That's the classic Marvel Man. Now on to the Ultimate Marvel Man. The Ultimate Marvel Man is sort of a different version of Marvel Man. He had the same beginner story, but now in this alternate reality, another Alex Rivera, who's still the Marvel Man, apparently got enhanced with new leveled powers because of a serum known as the Ultimate Serum, which is the blue stuff on my shirt, the cape, for those of you who had no idea what this represents. But with these powers comes a new face of villains. Actually, a recent... don't worry. So, the villains are Green Goblin, Viper, and Magneto. And with these villains comes some heroes to help me survive. Captain America, Wolverine, and Spider-Man. Those heroes have to help me survive the chaos that these villains would get to get the serum from me. And also to go after the one who made the serum. Unusual high-tech hybrid known as the Ultimate. Yeah, I really stuck on Ultimate that much. So those are the two primary, which honestly I had lots of fun making. Now I'll move on to the rest. Actually, I'll move on to the recents, if I could find them. And here's one of the latest, the Avenging Marvel Man, which, give me a second. Which, this Marvel Man variant, I actually got started on making the mask, so you may see a costume of this in the near future. And the story of him is that he basically has no powers, only gadgets and weaponry, because he lost his powers after trying to save both his dad, Gamma Punch, my universe's reputation of the Hulk, and Miss Powers, an original superhero based on a dear friend. And the two villains, Elemento and the Mad Bomber, are apparently the ones that are trying to chase me down. But me and my closest, fight against them to prove that if we cannot protect each other or anyone else, we'll avenge them. A version of Marvel Man where he becomes an Avenger himself. So those are the three Marvel Man variants I was glad to explain the story of. Sooner or later, I may explain some original superhero stories I've done over the years, like over to 2020 to 2021, and now near the end of 2022. It's 2.5 years of work I've done. So, hope you're glad I made the second video as possible. Remember, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join my channel where heroes recently heard or unknown will call this place home. Have a happy Halloween, and this is Marvel Man signing off.